Good day, I'm Theodore Henry, and this is your JIS News for Tuesday, March 19, 2024. I'm ready and prepared to lead. That's the posture of the newly installed Commissioner of Police, Dr. Kevin Blake, who had his first day in office today. During the swearing-in ceremony last evening, Dr. Blake said he would lead the Jamaica Constabulary Force with the best of his intellect, training, personal discipline, and emotional intelligence.
I rise to be the Commissioner of Police, the Chief Constable for all Jamaicans, mindful of the weight of this office and what it requires of me. Jamaica deserves a police force that is responsive, a force that is modernized, and on par with the best law enforcement agencies in the world.
Dr. Blake gave a brief outline of what to expect under his leadership.
Under my watch, unprecedented programs will be launched to win the hearts and minds of communities across Jamaica, to restore the JCF as the rightful legal guardians of Jamaica, providing trusted and reliable security services.
Outgoing Commissioner Major General Anthony Anderson, who led the JCF for the past 6 years, encouraged Dr. Blake to lead with wisdom, tenacity, and compassion. He said the fact that the new commissioner was appointed from among the 4 deputies was a good look for the force.
We had 4 people who credibly can run the JCF. And so then they have to go through a process to decide which one of the 4 it's going to be. So there are options. And that is a good place to be when you're seeking to change command. And long may it be so.
Meanwhile, National Security Minister Dr. Horace Chang is extending appreciation for Major General Anderson and confidence in Dr. Blake's ability to lead.
I have every confidence he will continue the process to not only improve public order, public safety, damage the criminal networks out there, but also, as I said, continue to build a strong Jamaican constabulary force, a powerful force to good that is destined to be a pillar for development in this country.
Thousands of contract workers in the public sector have now become permanent employees. Minister of Finance and the Public Service, Dr. Nigel Clark, says this process has been resolving the long-standing issue with government fixed-term contracts. He says 8,000 contract workers at the Ministry of Education and Youth are among those who have been made permanent.
In the Ministry of Health, we've been able to work with Minister Tufton, and we created 1,600 posts, and they were able to, Minister Tufton's ministry, get 1,400 doctors who are on contract now permanently employed in the system. Significant boost to the healthcare system.
Dr. Clark adds that 1,105 positions have been created at the Ministry of National Security to fill all temporary employment positions, and similar efforts are underway at the Ministry of Local Government and Community Development. Large companies are being encouraged to trade with small businesses as a means of strengthening the sector and economy. Minister of Industry, Investment and Commerce, Senator Alvin Hill, says this can be done using online platforms such as Export Jamaica. The trading platform was rebranded and launched recently by the Jamaica Trade Board Limited. Senator Hill asserts that consistent trading between large and small companies will help small businesses to produce more goods and services for secured markets. The Export Jamaica trade platform, he adds, is well suited to facilitate that synergy.
We must make sure that as we build a Jamaica that builds Jamaicans, ordinary Jamaicans, this is one portal that the government is doing. Businesses must do the portal to say, I must find ways to work with the MSMEs so my economy gets stronger and more people in Jamaica buy my products and get wealthy. And when more people get employed, it's a funny thing, crime goes down. It's not a lie, it's the truth. So we look for that growth and productivity.
Approximately 300 at-risk youth in communities across 4 parishes will be engaged in an all-rounded social intervention program dubbed the Bridge Project. The $75 million initiative will be focused on building through reintegration, intervention, development, growth, and education. The program will be carried out over a 30-month period by the Multicare Youth Foundation in partnership with the European Union. Executive Director of the Multicare Youth Foundation, Alicia Glasgow-Gentles, broke the news at a JIS think tank recently.
The skills that we are hoping to and opportunities that we're hoping to provide are really targeted at those young people who would reside in volatile communities in those parishes and who really need a sort of boost in terms of having access to skills training and job opportunities.
The initiative will benefit youngsters from the communities of Effortville in Clarendon, Salt Spring in St. James, Russia in Westmoreland, and Trenchtown and Whitfield Town in Kingston and St. Andrew. The program manager for the EU delegation to Jamaica says the project is not a standalone endeavor.
It is part of a larger EU intervention, a partnership within the European Union and Jamaica called Support to Citizen Security in Jamaica, a program of 20 million euro, that is over 3 billion Jamaican dollars. And that it's mainly a partnership with Jamaican institutions that supporting the implementation of the Citizen Security Plan.
To be part of the program, call the Multicare Youth Foundation at 876-922-6670 or visit their offices at 7 to 9 Harbour Street in Kingston. And finally, the Consumer Affairs Commission will be launching a new data collection survey in the coming months to gather updated information on the needs and demands of Jamaican consumers. Chief Executive Officer Dulcie Allen says the updated information will enhance consumer protection in Jamaica. She was speaking during a recent JIS think tank.
So we'll be collecting data from you, and we encourage you to cooperate as usual with the Consumer Affairs Commission when we come to get the information, so we can design our communication products and our activities, our programs can reflect exactly who we are targeting.
And that's it for JIS News Today. I'm Theodore Henry. Thanks for watching.